Topic for today will be your speed, time, and distance. Okay, easy topic, no difficulties in it, but just you need to understand the basics. That's it. Okay. So now, if I am telling that a car is traveling around 40 kilometer per hour, 40 kilometers, what's the meaning of this? In an hour, it is covering 40 kilometers. Okay. This is the meaning of. Okay, fine. And if I am telling it's traveling at the same speed for the next 10 hours, then how much is the distance covered for you? 400. So how are you telling it? You are just telling it is traveling constantly at 40 kilometer per hour for the next 10 hours. So it is going to be 40 kilometer per hour into the 10 hours what you're going to multiply. Now this is nothing but the speed. Yes, and this is nothing but the time t. Now what have you done? You have found out the distance with this. So speed into time is going to give you distance. This is the basic. This is the basic. Fine. Now if we want to find out the time, then how do you find out time? Distance by speed. Distance by speed. If you want to find out speed, distance by time. Distance by time. Okay. So these are the basic. Yeah, this is going to be your concept number one. Fine. So based on this, let me just ask you certain questions and then we'll just come back to this. Okay. The first question is a car covers 400 kilometers in 8 hours. What is the speed of the car? So they are given the distance and they are given the time. So if distance and time is given, you can calculate the speed of the car. So distance equal to speed into time. So they're asking for speed of the car. So speed equal to distance by time. So now it's going to be 400 divided by 8. What's 400 divided by 8? 15, huh? 50. 50. What? Kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour. Great. Very basic question. Already able to clear it. Okay, let's make it better. A car covers 300 kilometers in 25 kilometer per hour or at 25 kilometer per hour. Then find the time taken by the car. Now your distance is given and then they're given your speed. They're asking to find the time. So distance equal to speed into time. So they're asking you to find time. So time is equal to distance by speed. So distance is 300 kilometers divided by 25. 12 units hours. 12 hours. So in question number 1 and 2, the units were same. Kilometers, kilometer per hour, and all these things. What if the units are going to change? Okay, how will you convert this? Now the distance covered is 288 kilometers at 20 meter per second. Then find the time taken. So can you directly do it? What you should do? Distance equal to speed into time. Okay, they're asking you to find time. So D by S. So the S is given in meter per second. If S is given in meter per second, how do you convert it to kilometer per hour? How?
So we have to like multiply with 18 divided by 5, sir.
If it is given in kilometer per hour, then how do you convert it to meter per second?
Reciprocal of that number.
See, now the simplest way of converting kilometer per hour to meter per second, okay, is going to be you're going to multiply this by 18 by 5. And in order to do the rest, opposite of from meter per second to kilometer per hour, you're going to multiply by 5 by 8. Okay, 5 by 8, 5 by 8, right? So now, sorry, it's from meter per second to kilometer per hour. You need to multiply by 18 by 5. And if it is the opposite way, you need to multiply by 5 by 8. Okay, so now with this method, so let us try it out. So 20 meter per second into 18 by 5 is going to be how much? 4 into 18 is 72. 72 kilometer per hour. Okay, we have converted the meter per second to kilometer per hour. Now, if this is given, then you can calculate the time taken. The time taken will be 288 divided by 72. What's the answer? 288 divided by 72. 7 4s are 28. 2 4s are 8. So it is 288. It is going to be 4 hours. Right? Still your speed math is not speed. Okay. It's going to be 4 hours. Clear or any doubts? Okay. Sir, then here it is easy, sir. Now, what if they are going to give me something else? Okay, let us see. Now, imagine that they are giving you something in grams, kg, that this and or you can take it this way also. Kilo, hecto, deca, and this is your base. This is your base value, whatever is given to you, and this is going to be your deci, centi, mil. Okay. Imagine if the base is given as gram and this is going to be kilogram, hectogram, decagram, decigram, centigram, milligram. Okay. Now, if it is given in meter, so then the entire thing is going to be kilometer, hectometer, decameter, decimeter, centimeter. From here, everything will start. Now, if they have given you something in terms of 1 kilo, how much is it in Okay, 1 kilogram. How much is it in hectogram? How much is it in decigram, centigram, milligram? Yes. Okay, so let me not ask this also. And let me ask a very basic question. If I am giving something like 20 kilometers to meter, 20 kilometers to meter, how much is it? Sorry, 2000, 20,000. Is it 20,000 or 2,000? 20,000. So how did you get 20,000? Multiplied by 1,000. Okay. So multiplied this by 1,000, you got the 20 kilometers in terms of meter. So now, if this is 20 kilometer, it means the base value is meter, base is meter. So from here, you had reached over here. So this is going to multiply by 10, this is going to multiply by 10 in order to reach here. This is what you're doing. Okay, fine. If I'm asking what is like 300 centimeters to meter, then what will you do? Then what will you do? Alright, divide by 100. Okay. So centi is available here. From here, you're going how many steps? One step, two step, one step, two step. So in this case, you're telling 300 divided by 100. Okay. What happened? Whenever you are coming from up to down, you are multiplying. Whenever you're going from bottom to top, you are going to divide. You're going to divide. Right. So now from centi to the base, that is meter, when you're going up, you're going to divide it by the number of tens. For example, from kilo to base, single 10, 210, 310. What is 10 into 10 into 10? 1,000. That's what you did here. From centi to decimal, 110, 210. What is this? 100. Divide by 100. Right? So in this way, you're going to convert it from centimeter to meter, meter to kilometer. Fine. Okay. So take up an example. Clear how you are multiplying and how you are dividing? Yes, no. You can also remember this if you want to divide by 10 now. Okay. 500 meters to meter. Sorry, 500 kilometers to meter. 500 kilometer to meter. 0.5. 500 kilometer to meter. Multiplication. Now, what's the answer? 5 lakh. From kilo to meter, 1, 2, 3 steps. So 500 into 1, 2, 3 steps. So 3 zeros you're going to add extra. 1, 2, 3. Going to be 5 lakh meters. Clear? Okay. 20 decimeter to decameter. 20 decimeter to decameter. Sorry, what? 20 decimeter to decameter. Deci is here. You're going from here to here. First step. 10. Here to here. So it is going to be 20 divided by 100. It's going to be 0.2 decameter. Able to understand or no? How you're dividing, how you're multiplying. When you're going from bottom to top, it is going to be divided. When you're going to come from up to bottom, it's going to be multiplied. Now, okay, sir. Now, what about your time? Okay. So now, if you're having something like this, from hours to minutes, if I'm giving like 1 hour, how many minutes? 60 minutes. From hours to minutes, it is going to be multiplied by 60. From minutes to hours, it is going to be divided by 60. Same holds good for from minutes to seconds and from seconds to minutes. Okay. So this you should remember so that it becomes easier. So if I'm giving a question like this, 3 hours, 20 minutes. 2 minutes. How much is in minutes? 3 hours, 20 minutes in minutes. Yes. How much is 3 hours, 20 minutes in minutes? So this is going to be 60 into 3 plus 20. That is going to be 200 minutes. Fine. Okay. If I'm asking how much is 240 minutes in hours? 4 hours. Okay. How much is 7,200 seconds in hours? You should tell. See, from seconds, you need to go back to hours. How many times should you need to divide 60? 60 into 60, it is going to be 3,600. So 7,200 divided by 3,600 is going to give you 2 hours. It was difficult here. Right? When you're going to go this way, you're going to multiply. When you're going to go bottom, you're going to divide. What is 60 into 60? 60 into 60 is 3,600. Clear or not clear? Okay, let us see. What is 1,800 seconds in hours? Yes, 1,800 seconds in hours. Half. Clear how you're getting this? Clear with these two concepts? First one is this, second one was this. All clear? Okay. A car covers a distance with speed 40 km/h in 60 minutes. Find the distance. So now, what is your first step? What's your first step? This is given in minutes. You need to convert this to hours. What is 60 minutes in hours? 1 hour. So if the car is covering at a speed of 40 km/h, what's the distance? Distance equal to speed into time. Speed is 40 km/h into the time is 1 hour. Going to be 40 minutes. Clear? Not clear? Online? All are clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we are going to start with the new concept of your average speed. Average speed. Now I am telling Abhishek he is going to meet his girlfriend. He is traveling from his home or to his girlfriend's. Okay. So initially he doesn't go the straight way. She has said after 20 minutes only you should reach. So he is taking his time. So now initially he travels 20 kilometers in okay, she's telling after 4 hours. After okay, now 20 kilometers in 1 hour. 1 hour. Then again he takes a left turn. Then he travels 30 kilometers at 2 hours. Then he travels 40 kilometers at 1 hour. At 1 hour. Now, what's the average speed at which Abhishek is traveling in order to reach his girlfriend? How do you calculate? Yes. So now this is point A, point B, point C, point D. So he is traveling how many kilometers and how many hours we need to see. Then we do calculate the average. How you do the averages for the basic question? With the same way only we do the average. So now add all distances divided by total time. Okay, or it can be written as the total distance all divided by total time will give you the average speed. Average speed. The total distance over here is 20, 30, 40. How much is it? 20, 30, 50, 50 plus 40, 90. 90 divided by 4. This is going to be the average speed. So this is going to be simplified as how much? Yes, 22.2. Who are you sure? Answer. 2 times this is going to be 45. This is going to be 22.5. Right? 22.5 units kilometer per hour. Fine. Now, so instead of time, I'm telling sorry. No, that I will solve. That I will solve. This is just an example I was solving. That is just an example. I was just explaining the concept. That's all. I will not do it. Fine. Okay. So now we'll start solving the concept or this question. The taxi travels 20 kilometers in 1 hour, 30 kilometers in 2 hours, 50 kilometers in 7 hours. Find the average speed. So average speed is equal to total distance divided by total time. So what's the total distance? 20 plus 30 plus 50 divided by total time is 1 plus 2 plus 7. All these things I am writing here, but you did not write also. 50 plus 50 is going to be 100. 100 divided by 10, that is going to be 10 kilometer per is going to be the average speed at which the taxi is going to travel. Clear?